loved Laurel, and he loved the Laurel Museum. He loved walking through Old Town, and 5 days a week he walked with friends and neighbors about 3 miles early in the morning, earlier than most people were out and about. So this walk is to commemorate my dad and get people out there walking and enjoying Laurel.
Hi, I'm Lubinecki, and I'm chairman of the board of the Laurel Historical Society. But more importantly, I walked with Jim McCeney 3 miles every day for more than 10 years. Jim and I walked all over Laurel. We'd walk up to Ivy Hill Cemetery, we'd walk over to Laurel Lakes, and every Friday we would walk to the Laurel racetrack where we are right now. That was probably our favorite walk, because we would come in here and we'd watch the horses for a little while, and then we would leave. And then we'd walk up Main Street, where we'd make a stop and talk to our good friend Bob Mignon for a few minutes. Jim loved Main Street, and frankly, I miss Jim a lot, and I miss my walking partner. But he would really love the fact that we're doing this march in his name, because he loved the Laurel Historical Society. So here's to my friend Jim, and here's to the McCeney March. Thank you.
Family. This is Lindsey Baker, former executive director of the Laurel Historical Society. And what's your name?
Adriana Baker Groot.
Thank you. Run off now. I'm creating this video to tell you a little bit about why we started the McCeney March. We started the McCeney March not long after Jim passed, and it was a way to honor him and his contributions to Laurel, and to walk through Laurel's historic streets, admiring the wonderful yards and the beautiful homes and the historic buildings in the same way that Jim used to do every day, 3 miles. It was a way for us to come together as a community and for us to contribute to Laurel's future historians and to keep Jim's memory alive. And I've been honored to be a part of it over the years, whether it's helping to organize it or just showing up and walking and getting a t-shirt. No matter what, I love having the opportunity to see all of my wonderful Laurel friends and remember Jim every year in September around his birthday. Jim was a truly special man, and his contributions to Laurel and to the Laurel Historical Society will not be forgotten, and I look forward to yet another wonderful year of the McCeney March.
Hi, my name is Amy Dunham. I'm a board member of the Laurel Historical Society and a member of the McCeney March Committee. We are disappointed that we cannot gather this year in honor of Jim's memory for the march. However, we are glad that we can bring this to you on a virtual platform. We will be handing out masks in place of t-shirts this year for those who registered in time for them to be available. So please check your email for that information. This year, though, you are now able to do the walk at your convenience. The first day of our virtual march will be September 29th in honor of Jim McCeney's birthday. We ask that you walk between September 29th and October 3rd. And please show your unity and support by posting pictures on social media or emailing them to info@laurelhistoricalsociety.org. We ask that you support local Main Street businesses during your walk if you are able, as we know that it's been a rough year for everybody. You are welcome to choose your own route, or you can even do the walk on a treadmill. We will be providing a map with a recommended one though. This route will allow you to walk down Main Street, past the museum, and it will also take you through Ivy Hill Cemetery, where Jim is buried. Thank you again for supporting the mission of the McCeney March and honoring Jim McCeney.
I'm Jana, and I'm the current president of the Laurel Historical Society. As you've heard in the other videos, Jim McCeney was a very special man. To me, he was a friend and a neighbor and my mentor when I joined the board many years ago. So it is my honor and privilege to be able to tell you today about what we're going to be doing with the proceeds from this year's McCeney March. We are going to start funding teacher stipends in order to have teachers create lessons like MIWEs, Meaningful Watershed Educational Experiences, and other types of lessons that show the connection between Laurel and the river. Thank you so much for your support.
Hi everyone, my name is Ann Bennett and I'm the Executive Director of the Laurel Historical Society. I want to thank you for your support of the McCeney March and the Laurel Historical Society. I know that everything is different this year in so many ways for so many people. We truly are living through historic times. But in these past 6 months, the Laurel Historical Society has grown and adapted, and we continue to serve our community. We have increased our social media outreach, added new educational resources to our website, and uploaded virtual exhibit tours. We transitioned our 3 summer camps to virtual learning experiences and will continue to bring public programming to Laurel and beyond through online webinars and outdoor activities coming up in the fall. We are fulfilling our mission of preserving Laurel's past for the future by collecting your stories and memorabilia related to the coronavirus pandemic and protest for social justice. We are here for you, even if our doors remain closed for the moment. But we can't do that without your support. So I encourage you not only to register for the McCeney March, but to renew your membership, make a donation of any size that you can. Shop at our online museum store, take part in our programs and activities, and just connect with us on social media. We are all living through an extraordinary moment in time, and that is something we share with everyone across the world. We are all in this together, and the Laurel Historical Society will be here in the future when better days return. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.
Very much. A couple of good things done, and appreciate your cooperation.